Hello, what's up everybody? It's Hightower and Achromac here.
Hello, Internet.
And today we're taking a look at Retro City Rampage, a new arcade game that just came out last Tuesday.
Yeah.
It is absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to get out straight and say it.
It is fabulous.
It's kind of like old style GTA, like top down free roamer, but the main thing about this game is it's literally just like a love letter to gaming. There's references around every corner.
Yeah. That's one of the things I was seeing. There's tons of references. I think there's an Epic Mealtime arcade game, which that's not so much a gaming reference, but I think there's Super Meat Boy in there.
It's not necessarily just gaming. I mean, this whole opening sequence, as far as I reckon, is probably a reference to the opening of Dark Knight and the whole bank heist.
Yeah.
I didn't include it in this video, but as you try to escape, there's a whole bit where you get a school bus and try to get in, and it's like you can't pull out, and there's a whole Frog reference.
Yeah, that was good. I loved that bit.
And I mean, there's Toasty from Mortal Kombat just there.
And I also found that, I can't remember what bit, this might be it here, but there's like a very Sonic-esque palette of the dirt, which I just loved.
Yeah, I probably missed that. I haven't really played Sonic games, but it's a top-down free roamer, very similar to the old style of GTA before. I think it was GTA 3 that changed it up.
Yeah.
But, as I said, it's chock full of references and there's a lot of humour. It's kind of self-aware in a similar way of Saints Row, but the humour's a lot more based around jokes at other games.
It's also very colourful, like Saints Row.
Yeah,
is a plain way to say it.
Like he's got this the very old 8-bit retro graphic style that looks really gorgeous. I think it looks really good on HT.
It's incredibly pleasing to look at.
Yeah. And I mean, the dialogue's always really funny. There's always jokes. I think that there's like a lot of, as far as I know, apparently there's a lot of Batman references. I've only counted 2 so far. Aside from the bank heist, there's a bit where you follow a guy called Biff Man, who's like some big entrepreneur guy. It's like there's loads of jokes and stuff. I mean, during this bit, I got attacked by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a parody of the A-Team. So
awesome! I love Turtles.
So the plot is basically he finds a time machine, which I think the time machine is a reference to Bill and Ted. He ends up going back in time. I'm not sure if he goes back in time or if he goes into the future. I think he goes into the future, and the time machine gets wrecked. So with a character that's basically a parody of Doc from Back to the Future, he has to rebuild the time machine.
Oh yeah, that was like on the front cover. There's like him jacking Doc out of the car.
Jacking the DeLorean.
Yeah.
And I mean, the time machine's just a NES. As far as I know, apparently it's just a NES. I didn't notice the controls properly, but it says like, in case of damage, there's something there, but it says just blow on it, which is, of course, the way we used to fix cartridges back in the day.
Oh, I remember those days.
So, I mean, here's Doc, of course, and you're in a city called Theftropolis, which just sounds lovely.
It's like they're hinting to you or something.
I mean, this is a dream sequence. It's really funny. It's like one of the early points in the game is a dream sequence, and at first it gives you a rocket launcher, and then it just puts you in a tank.
They're just like,
but at the same time, it kind of points out to you that it is a dream because you have this whole bit of him sleeping that's apparently a reference to Super Mario.
Fair enough.
There's loads of references in this game I don't get. And it's like I looked up some of them and just found a buttload of references.
Yeah.
It's like I mean, very early in the game there's references to Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, I've recent.
There's like a character. I can't remember what the character's called, but he's basically just a snake. I mean, there's a lot of parodies. There's a whole Ghostbusters act at some point where like I think it's the Go-Go Busters, but there's a whole bit where you're actually interacting with them. For some reason, I was watching Fraggle was streaming it the other day.
Oh. Awesome.
But combat-wise, it's essentially a twin-stick shooter.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like you run around, you shoot stuff, and you can hold X to lock on to keep the damage going. And then there's a big variety of weapons like melee and guns, and I think there's some vehicles that have mounted weapons on them. It's
awesome.
It's quintessentially it's like Saints Row, but in 8-bit top-down form.
That just sounds awesome. That is literally what I want in a game.
It's genuinely a lot of fun. I've barely scratched the surface with it. But anyway, that's Retro City Rampage. It's 800 Microsoft points on the Xbox Arcade Marketplace. Yep. And head to achievementhunter.com for more videos.